Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a general reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's for all placements. Um, Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to dive in. Morning brain as usual. I'm going to start with my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. We'll get the baseline of the story and then we'll clarify with some many other cards and decks. So, yeah, and JoJo made it. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right, let's dive in. Ooh, we got chaos and conflict. Fun times. 33. Blessed in protection. And building blocks in protection. I might need to read that one from the book. But with chaos and conflict and blessed, these two together, you know what? Before I start talking, let me just look at this building blocks. Grab the readers. All right. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Okay. Okay. Got it. Pretty much what I thought. Okay. So chaos and conflict. There's something going on here. And it's really interesting because this, I always say it's so interesting. It's all so interesting. This zebra is, its skin is like a giraffe, and you see that there's pieces that are starting to float away and reveal what's underneath. So it's feeling like there's some kind of conflict in your life where you're dealing with someone who is, maybe they're revealing their true colors. Maybe also it is where whatever you're dealing with is kind of wearing away or rubbing away any kind of mask you've been wearing. There's a need for authenticity here. There's a need for, showing up as your true self. You can't control what other people are doing, but you can always control what you're doing. And so that's going to help get you through this. Oh, and the dragons made it. Good morning. And you know, I feel like this situation, it feels like it's bringing you to your knees. Could feel like you're hitting rock bottom in some way, shape, or form. Because whatever this is was not built on a solid foundation. But now is the opportunity. You have the opportunity to look at the places where, things are crumbling, where it is unstable, so that you can rebuild. In some cases, you need to scrap something so that you can start over, start fresh. But this is definitely pointing to you needing to take control of the situation in terms of how you show up, in knowing that you've been brought to your knees for a reason. It's kind of like the tower energy, where when something crumbles, when something falls, when something ends, when you're brought to your knees, it's because a change is necessary. There's an like when we hit rock bottom, typically it's painful, but it motivates us to try new things, to do things differently, to surrender and be open to making changes that maybe you weren't open to making prior to this. So it's really a gift. This is a blessing in disguise for sure, because now you can rebuild. But there's some resistance to that. And usually in when we're dealing with grief, when we are at that point where we're down on our knees, it feels like it's never going to get better. It's the worst thing that can happen. And yeah, just know that this too shall pass. Change is the only thing we can count on in this life. So this will not last forever. And as soon as you start showing up authentically, um, as soon as you pull yourself up off the ground, um, and start figuring out how to rise up again, everything's going to start moving in a positive direction that feels positive to you. And Redbeard made it too. Good morning. Ooh, and we've got the magician today. Wow, full house. Okay, so I'm going to start with my tarot of mystical moments. I always say start, continue, continue. We are continuing. Six of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups. I mean, there's a new beginning. Here's your rebuilding. This is pointing to you getting up off the ground and starting fresh. Being authentic with how you feel. Being brave in the face of potential I don't know, something not working out, because with the 6 of Cups, it's like, there's this sweet energy of give and take, of sharing the cups, or the teapot, what's in the teapot. Um, maybe somebody here is kind of supporting, helping to like give you some kind of emotional support, or they're showing up for you in a way where you feel like there's equal give and take. Could be, whoever you were dealing with in this chaos and conflict. As soon as you start being authentic and really surrendering, but also taking control of what you can take control of, makes me think of the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Something like that is happening here. And both of these speak to trying something new, even in the face of fear. Because yeah, when you've been brought to your knees, when you've hit rock bottom and you start to rebuild, there's a lot there's a lot of fear of like, I might end up back in that place again. But and that's why I don't know, this card here, it's like, ooh, pretty flower, but oh, what's it attached to? And yet there's a willingness to take a leap because of you showing up. This is you being authentic to who you are, to how you feel, to what you want. And and really focusing on loving yourself. Building up some kind of unconditional love within yourself, so then you can share that. There's a transformation here. This is what's coming out of all this craziness and the crumbling. Now you can rise up. So it needed to happen, and you will see the benefits of it um, eventually, if not yet. So I'm going to go to the Light Seers deck. One more shuffle. Oh, everyone's very talkative today. All right. Oh, yeah, here we go. Scorpio energy, death and rebirth. Here's your transformation. I love this card so much in this deck. Oh, boy, and we get the Tower, too. Super, super Scorpio. Maybe you have some Scorpio in your chart. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like this is you, though. Five of Wands. Got some kind of disagreement, some kind of arguing. Makes me think that whatever is happening or has happened here, um, as you start to show up as yourself, um, as your true self, as you start to honor your your feelings, your desires, your needs, as you transform, it's causing it it's causing it could be causing a major shakeup for somebody. So whoever you're dealing with. You've it feels like a domino effect. Like this could be speaking to where you've already hit rock bottom and you're like, okay, this is ending, this is over. I'm done with this cycle, with this way of doing things, whatever this is. It's it's changing things up so drastically that whoever you're dealing with, they don't like it. They want you to stay down on your knees. Or they just as you transform, they don't understand. They don't accept that because now you're different. Now you're showing up different. This Tower, what's happening here? Yeah, we got the butterflies again. Little squirrel coming out of its little hidey hole. I don't know. Yeah, I think there's somebody you're the tower the tower moment happened for you, and now because of you rising up, it's causing some kind of shakeup for someone else. It could also be where you're having this kind of epiphany, this wake up, where you start to see how, yeah, how I don't know, messed up or weird your relationships have been in general or with a particular person. But there's I feel like yeah, somebody is definitely not happy with you taking standing in your power, taking your power back and ultimately transforming. So, let me go to my guardian tarot, my creepy tree friends. Oh, I just saw 1414. Okay. So, oh, we got the tower again. Uh-huh. Lots of Scorpio energy here. And justice, Libra, and King of Cups. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This shakeup, whatever is happening, however somebody is reacting to you, doesn't matter because you're finally getting the scales are finally balancing. You're finally getting some kind of justice. There could be some kind of apology coming after this shakeup. Somebody's apologizing to you, but it's this it's like you're so vindicated that you finally understand. Oh, oh, this all like the progression of things and why they had to happen and how you got to where you are. And you're seeing the blessing in that. This is breaking your heart open. It could also be where someone is coming in who, because of this shakeup, because of your transformation, they're stepping into their authenticity. You're kind of providing a some inspiration for them or something. They could have water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they could also be a parent. But the King of Cups, it's all about compassion and love and being emotionally balanced. And typically, the king does not have a baby. So there's something here about family, about nurturing something into being or something that's already here. Maybe this is you nurturing your inner child. But because of this justice here, it's like maybe somebody is finally understanding that rather than fighting with you, they need to nurture this connection. They need to give you love. You guys need to, like honor. There's something about honoring, they're honoring your differences. This tower needed to happen. And you're just like, yes, yes, I was hoping and praying this would happen. Um, and it finally does. It finally does. And it feels so good. So let me go to my Mystic Mondays deck. Five of Cups, Princess of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, here we go again. This makes me think this King of Cups is you because you're moving into a very nurturing, sweet energy. Like I said, it's like your heart got broken open through all of this. And somebody is feeling they're feeling grief over the change. I think this is whoever you're dealing with. Feeling sad, feeling it's that whole crying over spilled milk. Something has gone down. You stepping into your power. It's painful. This person is sad because you're stepping up, you're rising up, you're feeling inspired. You're deciding you're going to go for what you want. You're going to rebuild based on what's important to you. And that flame has been lit within you and you're excited. And this person, these people, whoever you're dealing with, they are not they're not happy with you take this keeps coming up. They totally disagree with who you are becoming, with what you're deciding to do, how you're planning to move forward or are moving forward, going to be moving forward. However, the the timeline is for you. Jamie Leanne, hello. Thank you for being here. So they're sad. They're sad, but then they're also like, you know, it's that whole like the levels of grief, and it's like, you know, in denial and then getting angry and like, no, it's coming from that place of sadness and grief, but they it's making ultimately it's making him kind of mad that you're feeling good, you're moving forward. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, for cross watchers or whatever, like things just strike me sometimes and I can't help. I giggle inappropriately. So please don't take it personally. All right. So let me look at my Dreaming Way tarot. Wow. Time's going fast today. Oh, we got the sun, Leo energy, and the Ace of Cups again, and the Ten of Wands. Once again, we have, I feel like y- there's a glow up here. I mean, the sun is the ultimate glow up. You feel like you have a new lease on life. Maybe there's some kind of offer that you want to make to someone or they want to make to you. There's a lot of happiness here and heart opening, an emotional offer, whatever that is. And it's either this could be this could be a burden to somebody who's kind of left having to pick up the pieces after the tower has fallen. Somebody's really burdened by the fact that you're finally moving into your ultimate happiness and abundance, and you're ready to embrace a whole new phase in your life. Yeah. You could also be finally deciding to drop a burden. It's like you show up, you're all excited, new beginnings, and maybe there's something still lingering, and you're like, you know what? This is really heavy. I'm letting this go. So, apply it as it fits. You know your story best. Um, I'm gonna pick some oracle cards. I want to use. I'll use my wisdom of Avalon. Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Oh, we've got movement. And the mystery. God, that card comes up so much when I use this deck. And the king. Man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. hmm There's slow movement here. Seemingly no movement at all because the water is very still, but it's happening. Maybe under the surface. It's kind of like a train getting going. takes a little bit, but eventually it picks up speed. This movement means the stagnancy is over. You're finally opening yourself up to the blessings that are meant for you. You're finally like ready for going to be or are moving towards this new beginning, creating this new beginning for yourself. And as I often say, new beginnings are all about mystery. It's all about embracing the unknown. We have no idea what to expect when we start on a new path. We have an idea of where we're going. It's all about the journey and knowing when, we hit crossroads every so often. There's a meandering. You just kind of let the universe guide you, let your intuition guide you, and know that even though the unknown can be scary, and is not, as humans, we don't love the unknown. It's a part of the adventure. The mystery, try and look at it as something that's fun and interesting. Embrace the mystery, embrace the unknown, because there's something good coming in right around the corner. And this king, I mean, there's some kind of, so this king could be you, where you're stepping into your authority. You could be dealing with someone, maybe along this path, this movement, um, in or this yeah movement into the unknown, moving into the unknown. You either level up, maybe you identify as a male, or you're going to, as you turn a corner, you're going to come across someone in a really strong male energy who helps to bring you this justice. This and yeah, maybe just somebody is showing up who is very much a part of this new beginning. So, yeah. Or again, that could be you, but yeah, becoming the authority in your own life, not giving your power away to others because you think they might know more than you do. When you listen and trust your intuition, you realize nobody knows what you need better than you do. So let me finish with a la 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 rune card. Rune card. Oh my gosh, I love this card so much. Wunjo. This is all about joy. It's funny. One of my best friends, she used to date a DJ. He called himself Wunjo. Although we thought it was one Joe. um, my book tells me otherwise, but yeah, this is all about this. This is here's your glow up, looking good, smelling good, pretty, handsome, like living your best life, just in the spotlight. Maybe, maybe you are going to end up in the spotlight. Something about this new beginning has something to do with you getting a lot of attention and you're feeling really good about it. So let me find the page. They are not numbered, so just give me a minute. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, happiness, joy, pleasure. It's just like I said in the beginning. All of this craziness is happening. Oh, that was up, right? All of this is Everything needed to come down so that you could finally have the blessings in your life that you deserve. You needed to learn how to show up authentically, and you're embracing that, and you're like, "Oh, I like who I am. I like how I look, how I show up." Okay, so this rune card is all about joy and the benefits of positivity. It tends to indicate happiness, success, harmony, and exciting new beginnings. The joy can be inspired by either external events, fulfilling relationships, or an unexpected but very welcome development. And that could be the tower too. um, yeah, because you got the justice, tower justice. Unexpected but very welcome. It can also refer to a quiet inner joy derived from feelings of gratitude and peace. Either way, there are blissful associations with this card, or the potential for bliss if you stay optimistic and understand that true happiness comes from within. This card could be urging you to become more aware of your state of mind because focusing on the negative will only attract the negative. That's what this is all about. N- Being brought to your knees so that you can start to recognize your part in things. If things aren't going your way or you are encountering obstacles and setbacks, negativity may be a contributing factor. Focusing with a positive attitude on what brings you joy is the way forward. Yep. Focusing on your happiness and your joy. That's what if you're not doing that yet, that's where this is heading. You have the power to make yourself happy. Only you have that power. So, um, yeah, take the bull by the horns and make your life what you want it, and that will absolutely call in the things that you truly want in your life. No more hiding behind a mask, pretending you're somebody you're not, dealing with other people who are being inauthentic. This is a whole new lease on life, and it's so exciting. I'm very excited for you. Anyway, there's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.